Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news and latest Canadian immigration updates by Blue Eye Immigration.
Today's video we are talking about British Columbia, Alberta, Quebec and Manitoba's invitation for provincial immigration. 4 provinces have invited candidates in recent provincial immigration draws. Most of Canada's economic immigrant permanent residents arrive in Canada through the Provincial Nominee Program, PNP, in the Immigration Levels Plan 2023 to 2025. There is a target of over 117,500 new PNP permanent residents to arrive in Canada each year by 2025. PNPs help spread the economic benefits of immigration throughout the country, rather than having the majority of immigrants settle in a few of Canada's urban centres, as was seen before the program's establishment in 1998. Provinces can invite candidates for provincial nomination because immigration is a shared responsibility between the federal and provincial governments. Quebec is unique in that it has total control over the admissions of economic, skilled immigrants into the province. Provincial immigration results April 22 to 28. British Columbia PNP. British Columbia invited 168 total candidates in 3 targeted draws on April 25. Candidates in the British Columbia PNP must meet the minimum cut-off scores under the Skills Immigration Registration System, SIRS. This acts much like the Express Entry Comprehensive Ranking System, CRS, but is only for those who wish to get a provincial nomination from British Columbia. All candidates in this week's draw were in the skilled worker or international graduate streams, including Express Entry candidates. The largest draw targeted 113 candidates with a tech occupation and minimum SIRS scores of 90. The second draw invited 28 candidates with occupations that fall under childcare, early childhood educators and assistants, NOC 42,202. Candidates required a minimum score of 60. The third draw invited 27 candidates in healthcare occupations with minimum scores of 60. Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, AAIP. Alberta published 3 separate draw results this week under the Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, AAIP. All candidates were also in the Express Entry pool. The first took place on April 20 and targeted 152 candidates with a family connection in Alberta and a primary occupation in demand. All had a minimum CRS score ranging from 300 to 500. There were 124 candidates invited on April 24 in a draw targeting the priority sector, construction occupation with an Alberta job offer. The lowest minimum CRS score invited was 301. The final draw on April 25 invited 8 candidates from the designated healthcare pathway, Alberta job offer stream. The lowest scoring candidate had a CRS score of 316. Alberta is expected to invite up to 9,750 candidates through the AAIP in 2023, the highest number of Express Entry candidates in the province, 1,462, are expected to be invited through the dedicated healthcare pathway, Quebec PNP 2023. On April 20, Quebec invited 1,020 candidates from the Quebec Skilled Worker Program to apply for permanent selection. All candidates had scores equal to or greater than 598 and valid job offers outside the territory of the Communauté Métropolitaine de Montréal. While Quebec has total autonomy over its selection of economic immigrants, candidates who are successful in obtaining a Quebec selection certificate must still apply to Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, for permanent residence. Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program 2023. Manitoba invited 558 letters of advice to apply to candidates in the Skilled Workers Overseas stream of the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program, MPNP. Candidates needed a minimum score of 616 to be eligible. Only candidates who indicated they are working in a regulated occupation and are fully licensed to work in Manitoba have been selected in this draw.
That is over today in video. Thanks for watching entire video. Hopefully information useful to you. See you later in next video.